49-kilogram light flyweight division, and marching towards the boxing ring is the sole representative of the Honduran boxing team, and that is Bayron Molina, 24 years of age. Saw him box at the America's Continental Championships in his home nation, in the Honduran capital, Tegucigalpa, but he lost in the first preliminary round. So here on a wild card is the man from Honduras, the only boxer from the Central American nation, Bayron Molina, making his World Championship debut, although he was a competitor in London 2012 at 49-kilogram light flyweight. His opponent is ranked number 31 in the world. That's Mehmet Unlu from Turkey, 22 years of age. And he comes here after finishing in 7th place at the recent European Championships in Kharkiv, Ukraine. His second appearance at an AIBA World Championships at the senior level, lost in the first preliminary round to the booster Brendan Irvin in Doha, Qatar 2 years ago. Ice Island's Brendan Irvin, of course. So here he is hoping to go one better. Mehmet Unlu, who took European Games bronze in Baku, Azerbaijan 2 years ago. Sprinting out to center ring and helping himself to a big left uppercut is the reigning European Games bronze medalist. That's the man in blue, Mehmet Unlu, the Turkish representative, 22 years of age, competing in his second AIBA World Boxing Championships, and a man wearing red who has been subjected to some heavy fire in the opening stages of this bout. Fast-fisted individual is Molina. But again, arcing punches being unloaded right from the outset from Unlu. He's really not taking the time to measure his man, but instead looking to let go with heavy-handed combinations. Feinting with that jab, but then look at the leverage he's trying to attempting to get into that backhand. So bobbing and weaving his way inside is Unlu. Right hand over the top is a beauty from Unlu. Minute gone in this opening round. Molina just falling short with his attempted 1-2. And rather worryingly for him, on occasion, the left jab isn't coming back to the on-guard position. Moreover, it's coming back to around his pecs. This time he was tagged from the left hand over a low-held right. So it's all very well having a relaxed guard, but if you're going to adopt that posture, then perhaps you need a rapid set of reflexes, a rapid-fire set of reflexes to avoid the incoming fire being hurled in your direction. There's another left hook over the top of a right hand again. And if you have neither fast reflexes or good punch evasiveness, then you better have a stout set of whiskers. And right now, Molina's chin has been touched up perhaps too frequently for his corner's liking. He's trying to fight his way out of that confined position against the ropes. And Unlu happened to accommodate him in an exchange. Good single shot from Molina. And there's a good right hand over the top from the man in red. But again, he's perhaps coming out second best when the boxers do let. Good single shot from Molina. And there's a good right hand over the top from the man in red. But again, he's perhaps coming out second best when the boxers do let their hands go at approximately the same time. In touching his man with range-finding shots or point-scoring shots, he's looking to do damage with every blow that he unleashes. Right hand on the inside was a good shot from Molina, but then back came Unlu with more success. Approaching the closing stages of this opening round. Left hand was blocked effectively by Molina, after again, Unlu launched it with full-blooded intent. So some of the action from that opening round, and right from the opening bell, Mohamed Unlu, the man in blue for Turkey, went in search of his opponent, looking to score with damaging punches. Everything thrown with full-blooded commitment over the course of that 3 rounds. Into the second round then, in this battle between men who have both won 3 domestic national titles. Mohamed Unlu, 22 years of age, took a youth title and 2 junior titles in his locker, going back to 2010. Whereas the man in red, Bayron Molina, taken senior titles, 2 of them at live flyweight and 1 in 2012 at flyweight. So both have established their dominance on the domestic scene down in the lighter weight classes. Second global tournament at the senior level for Molina, having competed at the Olympic Games 5 years ago. Whereas Unlu competed at the World Championships back in Doha, and he's looking for his best ever performance here, which he will secure if he can get a victory over Molina. Minute gone in this second round. Beautiful double left hand from Unlu, walking Molina onto it. Molina shaping up nicely, but falling short repeatedly with his lead left hand. His second round. Beautiful double left hand from Unlu, walking Molina onto it. Molina shaping up nicely, but falling short repeatedly with his lead left hand. Right hand wasn't too greater firepower, and certainly more volume and more successfully landed punches is Mohamed Unlu. Whipping left hook around the corner was a beauty, and the right bolo that preceded it wasn't too far away either. Trying that same shot again, looking to wind up that bolo shot, Unlu. And he's backing his speed here of both hand and foot. Darting in and out with the feet, feinting. And then before Molina can pull the trigger again, look at that right hand, how pendulous it was. Again, he's coming back somewhere around his belt line and he's throwing it from his chest to begin with. That's been countered repeatedly with the left hook in the course of the opening round. This time it's a lead right hook, that's a counter shot from Unlu. And the gaps in Molina's defense are being exploited rather hurtfully by the man in blue. Left hook, right hook success upstairs once again from Unlu. Bobbing and weaving his way inside, and this time he gets the right hand around behind the left glove of Molina before pivoting on his feet and scoring with a second successive right hand. referee just intervening to ensure that the boxers stop punching. At the sound of the bell, remember, 2 rings in operation here in the preliminary rounds at the Sporthalle in Hamburg. Well, his remaining competitive is Bayron Molina, but he's being picked off by combinations like this. Right bolo punch underneath, left hook around the corner. He's being beaten to the punch on a fairly regular basis while falling short with his own attempted offense, Bayron Molina. Into the third and final round, and I'd suggest that the man in red, Bayron Molina, has got to do something drastic and have a big round here, because the man in blue has demonstrated effective aggression throughout the course of the 2 completed rounds so far. Mohamed Unlu, European junior bronze medalist at 48 kilograms back in 2011. And he's intent on progressing through to the medal stages once again. This, of course, the first step if he hopes to do so on the global stage. And again, whipping that left hand underneath. A win here would be his best result in the AIBA World Boxing Championships. But the manner in which he's boxed over the first 2 rounds, well, it's proved to be a puzzle that is difficult for Bayron Molina to solve, because every time he tries to step in with his own offense, he gets beaten to the punch like that. Beautiful right hand from Unlu. And Molina, again, clearly knows his way around a boxing ring. Shapes up nicely, good footwork, but now retreating to the ropes, trying to bamboozle Unlu by feinting with his hands. But Unlu is difficult to deter and is having repeated success. Molina again, short with the left hand. And again, he's coming back via his belt line rather than straight back to his chin. Looking to penetrate the high-held guard of the man in red. Counter left hand was an effective shot, so too was the right hand from Unlu. Good right hand from Bayron Molina. Fast-fisted flurry to the body from the man in blue. One-two combination wasn't too far away. So the closing stages of the third and final round here, Molina going toe-to-toe to alter its outcome, because this man started quickly and was able to maintain a very high work rate, certainly throughout the first 2 rounds. May have taken his foot off the gas a little bit in round number 3. But I'd be surprised if his hand wasn't raised as the victor here in the 49-kilogram light flyweight division. Mohamed Unlu secures his first win at the AIBA World Senior Boxing Championships, a unanimous point decision victor over Bayron Molina of Honduras, the sole representative of Honduras' boxing team eliminated in the first preliminary round. Mohamed Unlu goes through to the second prelim, where he'll face the tournament number 6 seed, Ganadine Gankayag of Mongolia.